Oh, that guy looks familiar. Looks a bit fancier, though. So it's the same mini-boss that we faced on the... on the sand ship. And the idea, again, once again, is to knock him all the way to the end of the platform. And we have to go through 3 different phases to push him further and further back. Now, unlike the sand ship, it won't show us actually moving him back each time. But do trust me, we are moving him back. And of course, stabbing and shield attacks are all usually the best way to go, but he'll try to deflect your sword attacks with an electrified weapon. But rest assured, each phase we're progressing, we are limited to a smaller area of the bridge. So, just like on the sand ship, with each phase you have the barbed wire in the back moving further and further towards you. The only difference is, in this fight, it doesn't actually show you that. But the fight's very similar. So now we can make our way over, and this will give us access to the one and only key in the dungeon. And this is what we need in order to access the Triforce of Courage. Because this door, we were not able to go through before. Otherwise we could have skipped the fight entirely. They forced us to go the other way. You remember, this is the room where we approached from this side, but this door was locked. And now we want to be able to move the Triforce of Courage up here. So now that we have access to that, we can go back the way we came, and it'll lead to the room with the Triforce of Courage. Now that we have a key, we can actually make our way over there. I didn't mean to jump off, Link. What are you doing? Again, this is the reason why I'm so thankful that there is no fall damage in this game, because if there was, Link jumps off at any given opportunity, and it's really irritating to deal with. But the interesting thing about this dungeon is that there isn't necessarily a final boss. Just get the 3 pieces of the Triforce. We have all the power that we need, right? This game's kind of strange in that respect. That you look to this dungeon, you see the Triforce. We've been through every other door, every single room. We've seen everything there is to see, done almost everything there is to do. There's no boss. I mean, the most we get is what's through this door, which I suppose counts, but you could go here first if you really wanted to. And in here is a gauntlet. A bunch of really difficult enemies that we've all seen before. But thankfully that guy's down easily enough. So these are the guys we can run over with the shield, and they all drop 20 rupees and it's nice and happy. Love all the scary mini-boss music playing and everything. And that red rupee fell off the side. Man, it flashes and then it's gone. I don't even have a chance to go after it. Darn it, game. Why you do that? But this room's fun, because you get the Sacred Bow. I think... yeah, I don't even have to charge the shots anymore. Because I have the Sacred Bow, I don't even have to charge the shots. It's great. So there's a guy over there. There's a guy over there. Like, I could shoot him before they even see me. There's another guy over there. Hi, guy. I think there's one above me, and there may be 1 or 2 hiding over there. Yeah, there you are. And there's a guy behind me, I think? No, there's a guy to my left. Oh, hi, guy. How you doing? Oh, I tried to jump out of your way. So I'm not even paying attention to this guy because I don't care. I think the true Master Sword does him in really, really quickly, though. Oh, there is still a dude shooting me. Where are you, buddy? I don't appreciate it. You're right above me. How did I not see you up there? Should have been so obvious. Yep. Spin attack and 1 more sword swipe does him in. I like how easily the Stalwart, Stalmaster, Stalfos. I get them confused, I guess. I mean the Stalmaster's in here. And let me see if I can get this strategy right, because I've seen it done a couple of times. It helps deal with a lot of the other dudes in here. See if I get it right. Because I think the objective is when everybody else spawns, you can just lay a bomb down, wait for him to attack, and then the bomb should deal with everybody else. And then you can just swipe away at the Stalmaster. So it makes this room a lot easier if you don't have to deal with the other guys. So the fight's just as straightforward as it was in the Ancient Cistern, except now we have a stronger sword. So it makes that a little bit easier. God, you moved your sword before I had a chance to attack. Don't appreciate that. Can I do a stab when I'm trying to stab instead of doing shield bash? That'd be great. So yeah, I really do enjoy the boss gauntlet, or not necessarily boss gauntlet, but the fact that we get to... Do you want to decide what direction you want to hold your sword? That'd be super helpful. There are hearts? Where are the hearts from? Okay, buddy. Maybe I could just do this if I really wanted to. It's always fun to do a Skyward stab. And I think I'd like to hang on to that fairy if I can. Because I still have that empty bottle. Come here, fairy. Fairy, fairy. There you go. Yeah, you may have also noticed I picked up one of the heart potions again and fully upgraded it. So now we have 2 of those. And since we'll never be coming back here, I figure we might as well pull that lever. And this will lead us to the final piece of the Triforce. And with it... Did I really just dash underneath it? With it, the power to defeat the imprisoned, and finally seal away Demise. No need for a final boss fight here. We have all the power we need to seal him away once and for all. We're teleported up to the top of the statue of the goddess that we jumped from when we first received our sailcloth at the very beginning of the game after the bird ceremony. Only this time, we're truly fulfilling the destiny of the hero. All of those stories that have been passed down from legend, that everyone living in Skyloft has held near and dear to them through all these years, we can finally put it to use. Make a wish to the Triforce, and finally seal away Demise. You were wondering why Skykeep was conveniently shaped like a spiral, weren't you? Sure enough, the island with the statue of the goddess was originally a piece of the sealed grounds and the temple located there. And with the statue and the temple finally returned back to the surface from whence it came, we're able to successfully seal Demise. And now the temple is back to its former glory. Back to before the goddess sent Skyloft into the sky. And peace has returned to the surface. It's a bit of an anticlimactic ending, I know. But everything just fits into place so nicely. I do wonder where the rest of Skyloft came from. If it was up there after the statue of the goddess went up, if they created it afterwards, if they sent another piece of the ground up there where it was from, but the important thing is, now that Demise is sealed away, Zelda doesn't have to be. She can finally wake up, and it's our turn to be her alarm clock. Such a beautiful looking place, too, now that it's finally restored. Thank you both. Granny, I know how hard you've been working to keep Zelda safe, and Groose, I know inside it is hurting you more than anything. But with the seal no longer needed, Zelda can reawaken. Just as beautiful and youthful as she was when she first went to sleep. Thousands of years ago. She's probably weakened from everything she's had to go through. But it's over now. Morning, Zelda. Welcome home. Bruce. He's just happy to see Zelda back, even if he's not the one that can be with her. Hey, get off of me, Bruce. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all safe and sound. All loose ends have been tied up. Zelda's safe. Demise is sealed. Everything's fine. Back to normal. Oh yeah! That. There is that. This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way, and as much as I am delighted to see you here now, I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels. You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have the time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. Stand down. You're in my way, and the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. But the past, oh the past, so full of possibilities! I shall resurrect him there, with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl!